Hello everyone. Thank you for joining today's Tech Talk on building your own Copilot with Microsoft Copilot Studio. This is a pre-record video, but I will be here live to answer your questions. Feel free to post them in the chat window at any time. Before we dive into the topic, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Vinod, software engineer, and I'm proud Microsoft MVP in AI technologies with experience in Azure AI service. I'm passionate about exploring and sharing the latest innovation in the AI tech space. I also run a YouTube channel called Learn Microsoft AI, where I dive into all things Microsoft AI tech. You can also connect with me on your favorite social media platform in email. This is my email and Twitter at Vinod Rajendran. You can find me in GitHub also. The GitHub ID is r.vinod Rajendran. Let's get started with the today Tech Talk. Microsoft Power Platform is a suite of tools designed to empower everyone in your organization to build apps, automate process, analyze data, and much more. At the core of Power Platform are 5 powerful tools: Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Pages, Copilot Studio. Power Apps rapidly developing a custom application with little no code, and Power Automate to streamline workflow and automate process across your organization. In Power BI, providing advanced business analytics to visualize and share insight. Power Pages are designed to help you build secure, scalable, external facing websites. And the game changer is Copilot Studio, where intelligent agents transform how you work. With the Copilot Studio, you can automate the task and process with AI-driven intelligence, interact with the tools using natural language and no technical skills required here, customize AI agent to meet your specific business needs. In the below you can see Data Connector, AI Builder, Microsoft Dataverse, Power Effects, Managed Environment. These are the supporting tools in Power Platform. Data Connector links your apps to a wide variety of service and data sources. AI Builder enabling AI capability to the solution. Microsoft Dataverse, a secure and scalable data platform to unify your information. Power Effects, a low-code programming language for simple, powerful customization. Managed environment, ensuring compliance and governance across your organization. Microsoft Copilot Studio at the core empowers you to innovate, build intelligent agents, extend AI-powered experience, and customize Microsoft first-party copilots to align with your vision. In the agent with the Copilot Studio, you can build intelligent agents for enterprise and third parties. Those agents handle tasks like customer support, sales assistant, and workflow automation personalized for your business. Microsoft Copilot Studio role in Microsoft 365 to redefine productivity in apps like Word, Excel, and Teams. Experience automation and intelligent insight directly integrated into your daily task. Take your business solution to the next level with the Copilot for Sales, Copilot for Service, and Power Platform. In Power Platform, the Power Apps to drive decision, automate process, and evaluate customer experience. With the help of Microsoft Copilot Studio, we can extend AI capability across other Microsoft tools like SharePoint and Microsoft Vivo. Next, we'll talk about in detail in Microsoft Copilot Studio. With the Copilot Studio, we can easily create, publish your own AI-powered agent by using the insightful building experience. Enhanced with the large language model and GenAI, you can describe your Copilot purpose in everyday language and let the platform do the rest. Take it to the further by extending Microsoft Copilot Studio, customize first-party Copilot to meet your enterprise unique scenarios, whether it's automating help desk task, tracking expense, or managing HR and benefits. And the best part is Microsoft Copilot Studio is included with the Microsoft 365 Copilot SKU, ensuring seamless integration with the tools you already use. Microsoft Copilot Studio is a built-on connected platform. It integrated with Azure AI Studio, Azure Cognitive Service, the bot framework, and Power Platform AI models, enabling a robust and scalable foundation for conversational AI. And Microsoft Copilot Studio, including some of predefined templates with sales, travel, store operation, website Q&A. There are much more. We talk about that in later our demo time. Let's talk about the agent lifecycle. Let's start with the very first step, create an agent. In Copilot Studio, you begin by designing the framework of your agent. This includes specific the agent purpose, the tone of the agent, and core functionality. Think of is defining the personality and role of your agent. Next, we move on to chat over knowledge. Here you enhance the agent intelligence by integrating domain specific knowledge. By connecting knowledge bases such as documentation or FAQ or adding public website, you enable the agent to provide meaningful and context aware response. Once the base is set, it's time to create a specific topic. This feature allows you to craft conversational flows for a specific scenario, ensuring that the agent can handle detailed and specialized interaction seamlessly. Action and plugins come into the play when your agent needs to interact with the external system, whether it's fetching data from web service or triggering workflow in other applications. Plugins empower your agent with the dynamic capabilities. With Copilot Studio, you can deploy your agent across multiple channels like Microsoft Teams, Slack, web apps, and much more, ensuring your user can interact with it wherever they are. Once your agent goes live, to keep it effective, that's where monitor and improve comes in. Using detailed analytics and feedback, you can identify areas for improvement and fine-tune your agent for maximum efficiency. Finally, extend with Azure. You can unlock advanced AI capabilities, scale effortlessly, and integrate it deeply with Azure services, making your agent even smarter and more powerful. As there you have it, the agent lifecycle Microsoft Copilot Studio is designed to help to create agents that truly respond with your user from scratch to deployment and continuous improvement. It's all streamlined for your. Create an agent that can chat over your data. First, we'll talk about this GenAI. Let's explore how GenAI in Microsoft Copilot Studio empower your AI agent to deliver intelligent and meaningful. With GenAI, your AI agent can enable seamless multi-turn conversation by leveraging both internal and external knowledge source. This means your agent does not just answer a question, it engaging in dynamic context-aware dialogue to address user needs effectively. Out of the box, agents can process thousands of questions in just seconds. Whether it's a technical documentation, FAQ, or corporate database, the agent provides accurate instant answer, saving time and effort for your team and customers. That's not all. You can connect APIs or background systems to your agent, enabling it pull real-time data, process it, and generate conversational response to your user queries. This makes the agent incredibly versatile and adaptable. In the Copilot Studio interface, adding knowledge is a simple and linking public website, uploading documents, or integrating existing system. The status indicates ensure you always know when your knowledge base is ready to used. Let's talk about file upload for Gen AI. Let's dive into how files upload enhance generative answer within Microsoft Copilot Studio. With this feature, you can securely upload files to Dataverse, enabling your agents to use those files as a knowledge base for providing answer. Text-based documents are automatically hosted and in text, making them easily searchable and accessible for your agent to use in generating a response. And when we say files, we mean lot of formats from Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, text, HTML, CSV, XML, RTF, JSON. Even more, your agent can work with them all. One of the standard feature is node level control. This means you can decide exactly which documents or data nodes are referred for specific conversation, ensuring the agent retrieve only the most relevant information. In this example, the agent is responding to a productivity query by leveraging upload of the PDF. The document is passed and the agent delivers detailed, accurate answer in real time. Let's move on to our demo part. Here we create a simple agent and we add our data knowledge and we chat over the data. Let's start by building our agent using a ready-made templates. From the Agent Studio homepage, we'll see the section called Explore Agent, and right side we see the option called See More. If you click the See More button, agents, here we see the complete agent template. There are lots of templates available. Based on the need, we can start from the pre-configured template. We don't have to start from the scratch. For this demo, I'm selecting the Safe Travels template. This template is perfect for helping users with the travel related queries. Now we have selected the Safe Travel templates. Let's make it our own. These templates come with a predefined instruction like you are an assistant that helps answer questions about traveling safe both domestically and internationally. Please respond in a polite manner. It also linked to the US travel website as a knowledge source, but here exacting part everything is customizable. If you want to modify this instruction or add a new source, you can do it easily. And if you are unsure how to make the changes, there is a handy template instruction in the link guide to you how to modify those templates. Let's take this agent one step further by adding more knowledge. I will click this add knowledge button and a dialog pop-ups is asking me public website, SharePoint and Dataverse tables. For our travel focused agent, I will select the public website and add the European website. So I select public website here and I add the European website link, europa-union.europa.eu, and click this add button. Now the agent has access to travel information from other sites too. And here there is an option, you can modify the predefined instruction. For example, the link as considered as a name. Here I change the name of the knowledge source. So like Europa EU, like this. And here we can check the description about this website. This knowledge source search information on the web found in the website information. This is fine. And there is one more option if you are owner or not. So I'm not the owner of this website, just leave as blank and click the add button. So now this new website information has added to the agent knowledge source. So we configured our template. The next step, I want to change the name of our agent. So default come with the safe travels 1. Here I change the agent name, agent travels. Remove this one and I keep the agent name is agent travels. And the top right, you can see there is an option called create. Click this button. Now the agents get creating. It takes some time, depends on the website speed and the data sources you added. The right side you can see our agent is ready to test and same time it's loaded. That's so test your agent automatically started. If you want to restart again, there is option called a restart. If you click this one, the agent get restarted. And if you want to hide it, you can just click this test button. The chat window get hidden and click back. The agent come back. So we'll send the first question to test this agent travel. So I going to send the question, what is the US visa policy? So what is the US visa policy? Sent. Now our agent travels creating the answer based on the reference. So it get the information and it's provide the reference also where this information get from. So if you scroll down, you can see there is an option called here, the external link. If you click, the travel website get opened. So here we get the US website information where the agent find the information. Go back to our agent. This time I sent different question about Europe. So list down all the Europe, all the European countries. European countries. Agent provide this information. The European Union is made up 27 countries. Additionally, some information. In the down, you can see there is a reference again. If you click this option, so this website we added. So agent travel find this information from this website based on our knowledge source which we added. So go back to our agent. This time I sent a different question like what is Microsoft? Agent able to provide information, but there is a still reference. If you click this option, here there is information about Microsoft. So I don't want to provide Microsoft. Maybe I ask a different question. What is Google? So this time agent provide the answer about Google, but there is no reference. This because in the knowledge source, you can see the option allow the AI to use this own general knowledge. So this agent has predefined general knowledge that model has configured in the background. So agent use that knowledge to generate the answer. If you want to avoid this type of unwanted questions, so you want to focus agent only based on your domain, so you can just disable this option so that agent it won't use their own knowledge to provide the answer. While disable this option, we get the pop-up window. There is information when disabled, your agent will not use the default AI knowledge and only reference the source listed under the knowledge. Yes, exactly. I want to only my agent focus on my knowledge, not his own knowledge. So I click this continue. Now our agent get disable his own knowledge, but still it's focus on our knowledge source which we added. I restart my emulator again. This time I send same question, what is Google, and try to retrieving the answer. And the agent answered, I am sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that. Can you try rephrasing it? So it's clear. So the agent only focus on our knowledge based. The first step, we created a copilot that could chat over the data and answer travel questions. Now let's take it a step further by adding a custom topic with an AI prompt to extend this functionality. We are going to build a feature where our agent can create a travel plan for users who need ideas for the next trip. To do this, head over to topic section in Copilot Studio and click add topic, and here there are two options, from blank or create from the description with Copilot. For this demo, I go with this from blank option. In the topic builder, it's name our topic travel plans. So it's clear what it is about. Every topic needs a trigger which tells the agent when to activate this feature. For that, let's add trigger phrase. For that, go to the phrases, click this edit button. In the right side, there is an option called the phrases. Meantime, I just close this test agent and keep the phrases focused. So here I add my phrases like travel plan and can you help me build a travel plan. Like that, how many phrases you want, you can add it, but at least two or more is helpful for the agent to understand the context of the user. Next, we need to collect the user information. Instead of asking a question one time, we will use an adaptive card to ask two questions at once. For this, click the plus button, add node below our trigger and choose ask with adaptive card. The right side, we can have the option to add our adaptive card information. If you want to design the adaptive card and copy the JSON, that also possible. If you use this open adaptive card designer, if you click this one, the adaptive card designer website get open, and here you can modify your adaptive card. Once everything is done, you can copy the JSON and go back to our Copilot Studio, and here you have to paste it. I have already built my adaptive card, so I just paste my JSON here. Let's see our adaptive card details. The title, travel plan, and some information. And here there is two options to the user. Where are you going to? And here user enter the country which they are interested, and how many activities are you looking for. So here the user enter the number of activities they plan for the country, and finally they have to click the submit button. So once they trigger the submit button, we collect two information which user entered. Where are you going to? That is in the destination, and how many activities are you looking for? That is in the number. Now we need to process the user input to create the travel plan. For this, we will use an AI prompt. To get started this one, click this add node, call on action, and select create a prompt. The first step, we have to provide the prompt name. My prompt name called user travel plan prompt. Next, we have to write the prompt. I have my prompt called please give me within this bracket number options for activities in this bracket designation for people who are there for the first time. Please return numbered list with emojis in the name of the activity and give brief description. So I added the prompt. The next step, we have to provide the input, the number and destination. For that, in the right side top, you can see there is option called input. Click this one and click this add input. Use this option text, and first option you have to enter the input, the number which I given here, sample data 2, and next add another input, text. I just copy the same input here and sample data like USA. Once you added the input, in the prompt down you can see there is option called test prompt. So we can test this prompt how it works. So click this test prompt, and the bottom you can see there is a prompt response. Here we get the response based on our sample data. So here I provided two. So the two activities created based on the country USA. The USA travel plan is get ready. We can test one more also, like instead of 2, I provide the 5, and again I test the prompt. This time get generated. So here you can see activity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So look like our is working fine. So save the custom prompt. Once you save the custom prompt, it back to our Copilot Studio. Next step, we will connect the user input from the adaptive card to the prompt input. For that, click this arrow button and select the value. So here we provide the value is a destination, and here you can select this destination here. Same for number. Click this one and use this option number here. So our prompt input gets ready. Finally, here we get the output. We have to store the prompt output. For that, I select this select a variable and use the option create a new variable. Change the variable name like travel prompt output. Finally, we will send the generated travel plan back to the user. For that, click this add node again here. Go to the option called advanced and click this generative answer. Here, the input, you have to choose this one. So previous step, our travel plan output stored in the travel prompt output. This is a record, but generative AI need the text information. So you have to select travel prompt output. That is a variable we created the last step, dot text. This option we have to choose. Look like all fine. Now I save this topic. Get saved, test this trigger. For that, go to the test emulator and restart the conversation. And first step, I'm going to provide the prompt. Can you help me build a travel plan? Send this prompt to the agent. Here you can see the highlighted information. Now our prompt in the adaptive card, here we have to choose the option where you are going to. So I'm going to Germany. How many activities are looking for? Looking for 3 activities. Submit. So once it's submitted, it processes to the next step prompt, and finally the answer passed to the generative AI. Now the generative AI prepare the response. So there are 3 activities for first time visitor to Germany. So seems to be working. This shows how easily we can extend our agent capability with custom AI prompts. Our agent is not just answering question, it's creating a value for user response. Actions. With actions and plugin, you can add powerful features to your agent, helping it to communicate easily through your APIs. You can pick from over 1,000 ready-made connector or create your own plugin for custom APIs. You can even combine plugins to build advanced workflow that fit your needs. The system automatically generates the inputs needs to run plugins, making everything simple and effective. Finally, you can either call a plugin directly from topic or use new generative actions feature to decide when and how your agent should use a plugin. Let's take your agent to the next level with the actions and plugins. Now let's jump into the demo and make it happen. Now let's move on to the next feature called action. Go to the overview screen. When you click action button, a pop-up window appears. Here we can see the different types of action: connector, custom connector, flow, skill. A connector, there are predefined action that seamlessly connect to the variation service and application. Custom connector allows you to create your own integration with our other services, giving you more flexibility. The flow, we can integrate workflows created in Power Automate, variation task and pre-process. Finally, skills. Those are the reusable, pre-built conversational skills that can enhance our agent capabilities. Now we add power to our travel agent and we want to provide weather information. To achieve this, we can add the MSN weather connector, giving our agent the power to fetch and deliver accurate weather updates. So if you select the connector, here we can see the option get forecast for today. Select this get forecast for today and it will take some 1 or 2 minutes to create this action. So this action connect to MSN weather, click next, and this action need two input, one for location and another one for units. Go to the edit inputs. Here the two input available. Here you can choose the option how you want to provide the input to this action. Whether you want to dynamically fill with best option or you want to set a default value. For location, I leave it as a dynamically fill with best option. So GenAI, our agent will fill this input. I'm going to change the input in the units. So units, I don't want to provide by the agent. Instead, I use my own input. For that, I use the set a value. And here there is another confirmation. Are you sure want to change the way the agent fills this input? Any changes you have made will be lost. Fine, let it last. Confirm. The next we have to select the value. If you click this value, you can see the two options, one for Fahrenheit and another one for Celsius. I go with Celsius, so I select the C here, click save. So one input provided by our GenAI and another input as a developer I have selected this option. So click next, and here there is another option. If you want to change the display name or you want to do any description for this agent, you can still edit and modify it. I go with the default option, and finally our review input and output. Finish. Our action has added here. In action, there are two ways we can invoke this action. One way, as we can give to this agent decided when should call this action, or you can add this action under the topic. So if you want to add this action in this our travel plan topic, here you can go to this. If you go here, click this node, add node, and go to this call on action, and the third option, plugin. You click this plugin and our added action come under here. You can select and add it, or you can leave it as I said, agent will take care. So I go with the agent take care mechanism. So go back to our overview section and I restart the agent here. Here I send the prompt, what is weather in Chennai? I send the prompt, what is weather in Chennai? Now our agent working on it, and agent respond is the current weather in Chennai is not mentioned in the available documents, blah blah information. But we added the action, but agent not able to use this action to fetch the weather information based on the city. The problem is we have to enable the generative AI. For that, go to the settings and go to the generative AI option. Here you can see there is a Question: how should your agent interact with the people? Classical way, that means based on the topic. There is another option, generative preview. Use generative AI to respond with the best combination of action, topics, and knowledge. So this we have to enable it. Select this generative AI, saved, and I go back to my agent here, and now they send the same question, weather in Chennai. And here you noticed once I enabled, there is option open activity map to follow along your test conversation so that we can track how it is working. Then I send my question Chennai and the action get enabled, get forecast for today. And here the input, which one we assign for Celsius and another one for location. This location provided by our agent. So based on our prompt, it's able to find the city name in our prompt. So the Chennai is a city and it's get filled. And here we can see the output. There are 39 different kind of outputs available. And finally, our agent will concatenate this one and provide this weather information, daytime and nighttime. So this is an example of action how to use in our Copilot agent.